Alright, hopefully this is working. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Warframe Wednesdays. I'm your host, Fraggoth. I hope, against all hope, that this is coming through. If it's not, then I will be rather upset. But no matter. We're gonna make it work. Apologize for the delay and the lateness. Sometimes things just happen. Some technical difficulties on my end. That's okay. Not sure if I've got them sorted. If you're there, please shoot a message. Alright, so this week, I finally got the new Archwing gun completed. Which is called the what? I think it's the Larkspur. Yes, the Larkspur. Big, burly looking thing. Basically works like my understanding is it works basically like an Automos, that secondary that shoots a beam that spreads and chains to other enemies. What I'm going to do first, though, I also got the new two-handed katana, the Tatsu, which I meant to put a little dangler on the bottom of, and I forgot. I have not painted it yet. It is my tradition not to give paint schemes to things until I have at least ranked it up once. And again, sometimes I forget. Where's that new one, the Limbo one? Is it the Interga? Yeah, it's the Interga. There we go. Rightio. Early lunch for Kanzu. I have not fiddled with this yet. I have not fiddled with the stance. Pretty basic stuff, it looks like. With a pause combo, pretty lengthy pause combo. I'll try and get that one right. Iiiiit. Oh, melee, melee, pause, melee, 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 melee. And then a block combo. So what I'll also be doing is showing off some of the intricacies and idiosyncrasies of the new melee system. So first, what is that? Is that Jackal, or is that... Oh, that's Neptune, so that's going to be hyenas. That'll be fun. So we've got an exterm, a rescue, and an assassination. Easy, sleazy, toasted weenie. As easy as can be. I'm gonna do it as Titania. I enjoy Titania. Also gonna use the Corinth because it pleases me to do so. Corinth is a decent shotgun. Not quite as much of a workhorse as the Sobek, which I love very dearly. The Sobek is phenomenal. I don't think it gets the respect it deserves. And now this door won't open. That's good. They said they had largely fixed that particular problem, but they didn't. That's nice. Oh, it's a host migration. So, no wonder. That'll about do it, won't it? The Corinth is a nice shotgun because it's got a secondary fire that shoots out a little, relatively short-ranged grenade. I haven't used it in a long time, so I am probably going to muff the range quite a lot until I get the hang of it. I am a complete goof. I haven't messed one of those up in forever. Wow, that was embarrassing. My brain just stopped there. I haven't had enough coffee, and I apologize. So, as a result of the new melee system, oh wow, this is not my day. They're not going to revive me, are they? Oh, there we go. Cool. You're a good person. That is an Amber Star, and I want it. So apparently I didn't get the memo, and arbitrations actually have there's a reward for a that allows you to build Amber Stars. Admittedly, it requires the Vitus Essence, which you get every however many waves. Yeah, can people stop blowing the windows? That'd be good. That'd be good. See, redemption. Playing as Hildren. I have not gotten Hildren yet. I'm waiting to see just how I don't really want to blow plat on something that I should be able to earn on my own, no problem. I'm waiting to see what DE decides to do for requirements to build her. I have a suspicion, and it's well-founded, I feel. That it is going to be much like the old the Vahek keys that you needed to build in order to fight Vahek, in order to get Hydroid, as well as the Mutalist Alad V coordinates to build the key.
Now get to extraction.
To fight the boss once to get a chance at getting a part of Mesa. Real obnoxious. Ooh, 2 for 1. My goodness. That is not too bad. 2 Amber Stars in 1 mission. Gosh. I should get a lottery ticket. Oh, we never got detected, even though we definitely got detected. So I don't know what that's about. Oh, that's right. I also built one of the new-ish, decidedly new-ish, amps. What I guess would be the 555 component. I don't remember the name of the parts off the top of my head. I had forgotten I did that. Its primary fire is like a burst fire, and then its secondary is just unload as many rounds as it possibly can, and then just kind of sit there not recharging for a year and a half, or so it feels. It's not so great in my opinion, but it's mastery, so we'll do it. The burst fire isn't too bad. It hits reasonably hard. Your mileage may vary. I'm not hugely fond of burst fire anything's ever anywhere. I figure if I wanted to burst fire something, I could just hold down the trigger for slightly longer than if I was tapping it. I like to have more control as opposed to tap a button lightly once and watch it just keep shooting. And I'm like, okay, this is, I'm not in control. Please stop. I'm not a control freak per se, but
our intel suggests a person of interest is in the vicinity. Search for the hostage.
I don't like being out of control. Oh, it's a rescue. Yeah, yeah. That's right, that's right. And then the last one, I think, is the assassination. And assassination. It's always... The The last one isn't always an assassination, but assassinations are always the last mission in a sortie. I would kind of like it if they did, like... No, that's right. I did say I was going to do that. So, slow attacks. Wow, gonna have to get some speed on that.
The enemy is on high alert.
Oh, that's cute.
The moment you enter the holding
That's
area,
not too bad.
they'll trigger the execution sequence. Rescue the hostage.
Just
before
way
it
too slow.
finishes. The hostage is almost out of time. Hurry. The bypass is done.
That is the pause combo.
This is the jail.
Not too
The
bad,
hostage
just...
is in one of these cells.
Wow, way too slow. Oh, what was that? Are those little energy spikes?
Strike. We have to win this.
I am not with the group. Somebody's reviving someone when they could be doing one of these. I'm gonna be a little upset.
They just started not a minute too soon.
Oh no, I'm about to die embarrassingly again, aren't I?
To safety.
Yep.
At all costs. Walkers incoming. I need a weapon.
Well, I see how it is. Kavat still loves me though. Clank. I love that. Aimable ground slams are wonderful because they take a bit of getting used to, I'll admit. But the angle at which you can deploy one is pretty shallow. So you can use it as a movement tool. For sure. I'd love a mod that makes it so that your ground slams can occur at like an increased distance, so you can just like dash attack to things. I think that would be a great augment mod. That'd be a utility mod I would find a way to equip, even if ground attacks weren't especially strong. And the last one is one I'm not even going to have to worry about because it is an assassination. All I'm going to do is basically sit there dumping bullets into these. I should go with a mag, because a mag makes just absolute trivial work of these. Mag does not care about hyenas. Mag is just like, what's this? Magnetize, shoots a couple times, dead. Mag is really good against all the bullet sponge bosses, except for Wolf, because apparently powers just don't work on him. Nor do status procs. It's not so much that he dispels like the Stalker does, so you can still do all that jive.
We'll work together to try and
Oh, cool. We're already getting wrecked. I dislike how that isn't shrinking bubbles right now.
Time to go to work.
Sort of surprised Mastery rank 10 is even here. Thanks. Okay. Now I can put in work. One down. Two down. Where's the other ones? There's gotta be another one. Oh, wow. That was mortifying. Oh, make myself revive another time, please. Where's the entire squad down? Yeah, the entire squad's down. Great. Yeah, there's the other one. Oh no, he's not down. He's just not helping. Great, dude. Nice. I don't know your name, buddy. But you made me dislike you. And I think it's hunting him down too, which is the best part, because it's probably going to kill him. Where is it? Ugh. Of course it's magnetic. It would be.
Nice work taking the VIP. Now get to extraction.
Alright, what's it getting? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. So the reason I'm groaning is because I'm actually at my ribbon cap. So this means I can't do more sorties until I get rid of some ribbons, and I'm not looking forward to that. I'll try purchasing capacity, but I'm pretty confident that they haven't increased. Yeah, they haven't increased the capacity. Crap. Okay, so today I'm going to have to do a ribbon. Hooray. What I'm going to try to do, actually, I can do it with Titania. I haven't ever tried to do this with Mesa. Mesa will either get it done like it was nothing, or is going to have the world's hardest, or be completely incapable of doing it, and I don't know which it's going to be. Let's get an energy on there. Let's get a Guardian on there. I just check to see what I've got on here. Should be about as high a fire rate as I can strap on there. Usually that is what I have done historically. Not quite the highest fire rate, but it's pretty good. Oh no, that is max fire rate. You'll see what that means. You do sacrifice damage to make that happen. Not a ton, but a bit. I do have target cracker though, yeah. This isn't, I don't think, quite optimal, but it's pretty. It's in the general vicinity of as good as you're liable to get. The main difficulty then also becomes maintaining that. I go with duration and efficiency, and strength. A bit of strength, mostly duration and efficiency. Range is pretty inconsequential, as it turns out. Or it doesn't affect. And I'm going to switch to solo for purposes of doing this. If it's killing Dargan pilots. Oh, it's night. Ugh. If it's night, then I will do a quick wisp farm, because I need to do that too. Zephyr. Upgrade. Pure duration for maximum flight. And that'll about do it. If I see a Dargan, I won't. They tend not to fly around at night. If they do, I do not see them. I had a thought and it just disappeared. Alright. No, I've got it. We're good. This way I'll be able to see them pretty early on. This is not great for actually killing things, but I'm Zephyr. I don't care. I just kind of ignore them. I zip around fancy like. Oh. I dislike rogue Condrox. I don't know why. They just. I don't like them. I don't have a problem with birds. I actually rather like avians in general, but rogue Condrox, they do something to me, man. I can't pin down.
Those devices draw energy from the bone barriers.
All right, because I have. Okay, so let's look for wisps. Wisps. Oh no, I do not have. I definitely don't. Okay, so I have already mucked this up. But alright. I know the route. It's no biggie, it's just gonna suck. One of the advantages is I have a huge amount of control on where I come down now, so this route is actually going to be a lot less fraught with mistakes than it would otherwise be if I were doing this somewhat blind. Basically keeping my eyes on that mini-map, looking for those loot pop-ups by the water side. That's what you're doing for... This is going to be the extended route. I'm not going to fix it. Ah, come on. If you see a loot thingy, one of those little squarish things, away from water, you can safely ignore it. If you see it right by the water's edge, check it. It could just be a box. But it might just be a wisp, which would be exactly what we want to farm. I have held off on doing this because I did a hardcore wisp farm for a while, getting the wisps I needed for one of the Exodia mods, either Epidemic or the other one, because those require like 100 wisps a pop, total, to rank up to 10, or rank up to rank 3 for all 10 of the arcanes themselves to build them, because yeah, you have to build them with the plain stuff. Which isn't to say that they're not good. They're very good. They're just expensive, and the grind to make them happen is exorbitant, or near as damn it. Oh, that was too shallow an angle. We're gonna whiz by here. This is not the most efficient route. Ideally, you're going and you're just banging out a quick route, and it's gonna take you maybe 2 minutes to do the circuit, and then. But I don't have, because I don't have maximum loot detection range, I can't optimize it right now. I'm going to fix that. It's very easy to fix. Wow. Here's one right here, I think. Nope, that's a box. I've been betrayed. I swear to God, they never pop here, but I have to check it because it's happened once. I've gotten wisps here at least once, so I have to check it. One of the disadvantages of going pure duration is also that I move very quickly when I may otherwise not want to. Okay, we're gonna go over to the one over here, which is a little river. This is not in the proscribed route. People do not generally recommend you do this. I do not generally recommend you do it either, but I'm doing it anyway. Because I'm out here and it won't take all that long, even though I'm making it take a lot longer than it needs to. Oh, here we go. I see glowy. Oh, it's a Maprico. It would be. I'm not totally sure if that's a box in there or not. It's a box right there, because I'm blind. Don't mind me. Oh, just embarrassing myself in public again. And getting magnetic procced from not actually touching the water, but being near close enough to it that it decides that it is a magnetic proc that it must give me. No. That might be one. No. I swear. There are good reasons not to come here, and Maprico trees everywhere is one of them. This one here. So we'll just... but here we go. Here's a wisp. See? They do show up here. That was 2 wisps, apparently, stacked on top of each other. I'm okay with that. For certain. That made it more or less worthwhile. I don't think that's happened before, though. Don't count on stuff like that. I think I have gotten 2 for wisps before, but they are not a commonality. And I am going there. Whoosh. And whoosh again. Great googly moogly. Yep, there it is. I just turned the wrong way. Got him. Too shallow. Okay. So now we go this way, more or less straight south. Ground slam, and that's either going to be a wisp or it isn't. Where are you? There you are. Wisp it is. Ooh, another twofer. Interesting. I mean, I do have a resource doubler, but I didn't think... Oh, it's because of my freaking cat. I'm just going crazy. Don't mind me, folks. I am not paying attention. This is embarrassing. Mastery rank 26 going on 27, for goodness sake. I just need to hold myself to a higher standard. That, I think, is... Yeah, it's over there. We're not doing it. Usually, unless the icon shows up immediately on the water's edge, you can safely ignore it. Every once in a while, there's one that will spawn slightly further out. And those ones have happened just often enough for me to be willing to check. At least briefly. Okay, nothing there. I am going to do the entire Garatort Lake, because it pleases me to do so. That one won't be one, it never is. I could just whiz past, but then I'd have to double back if there was one, like possibly here. No, it's an Iridite, which I can always use a little bit more of, so I don't mind checking it. Let's just see my wisp total. Make sure I have on my loot detection gear after this. It's just an apricot tree. Again, bane of my existence. This one should be one here, though. It's just right in front of me somewhere that I can't see. There it is. That I missed. Wow. I swear, I only look like a tool when I'm streaming. I promise. The only time you'll see me looking like an absolute tool is right now when you're watching me. I haven't lost a wisp like that in forever. Now I want the Iiiiit just to console my despair. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back. 14 wisps in a run, not too shabby. Could have been 16. Could have been a lot more, in fact, if I had noticed that the cat was doing its thing and was a lot more efficient. And I was a lot more efficient. The cat is fine. Okay. Let's see, which is the one that has... There it is. Ta-da. Knew I had a looter build for a reason. Alrighty. Now I'll be able to see them from like a mile away. So this will be a lot more efficient. As you can see, I'm seeing things from a very far distance. There is one distinct possible over here. And so it was. Both of those should be chests. Okay. Oh, we have some that might. Nope, that's a high country. I break out of spite. Is another possible. But no. I had forgotten about the fact that it changes hit scan projectiles distances, or non-hit scan projectile distances for the Corinth's alt fire. Okay. Now we're gonna go over to this little round thing. See what shows up here. Probably nothing. What's over here? That is a box. Then we go over this way. We go straight north. Looking like there's a whole lot of nothing there. Yeah, there's a whole lot of nothing. So we will go up this way to this lake. I like checking these two out. Even though there are not always things here. But sometimes. Sometimes there are. Oh, hush. They could, but they're not here because I have determined it to be so. And we go down to the Frenzy Spring. Whammy Slam. Oof, nothing there. Gosh. No, we can do that. I don't think either of those are going to be what I am looking for. And they aren't, to my complete lack of surprise. That's a definite maybe. Just close. No, it's an apricot tree. Ignored. Well, not a good haul this run. I shouldn't be surprised, but last run was quite nice indeed. So I was hoping for a repeat. Yeah, I think we only got that one wisp, actually. Which is just sad. And because I have a resource booster on, it meant I got to... I don't know if I checked these. Oh, there might be one right here, actually. Glad I double checked. Nope, that's Erudite. Might be one right here, though. Nope, that's whatever this is. That's just shameful. Oh well. I think it's because it's turning into dawn is part of the problem. I'm gonna try one more. Oh, that's no, that's for assault rifles, so I can't actually do it. It's nuts. I never did check to see what the melee zaw was, or melee ribbon was. There's probably good reasons for that. I will do one more quickish circuit. See if maybe I get lucky. Not too confident of that. Definite maybe over there, behind me. No, no joy. Let's go over here. Nada. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. I think it's because I'm holding right click. it is definitely daytime now, so I can actually get the Dargan stuff done. That's something. Get him! Thank you. Oh, we have a definite maybe or two over here. That's real clever. Just dive straight into it. You ding dong didgeridoo. Really thought that one through. Yeah, let's check the other opposite shore. I don't think there'll be anything. I'm pretty sure that it's Iiiiit. Yep. Okay, well now that it's daytime, hold up. We weren't there before. Oh, that's because it's a Maprico tree. We disregarded it before because we knew the truth. Without even having to see it. Alright, so now we're going to go for Dargan pilots. Alright, I wanted to check, because I have the melee one. And it's survival mission level 30 without killing anyone. Kill 53 enemies without getting afflicted by a status effect. That's actually pretty damn doable. So, Dargan pilots, equip arsenal, and we will go to, switch to Mesa. We will try it that way. What range affects primarily on Mesa's, Redeemers is, no, not Redeemers, Peacemakers, is it makes them the firing circle, targeting circle is much wider. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to look for some Dargans. Actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to pester some enemies, bully them a little. Make them call for their mommy. Clink, 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 clink. Oh, that is so satisfying. It is immensely satisfying, I tell you. I tell you now. I'm looking for Dargan pilots. There we go. Hey, hey, hey. Ah, he's out of range, isn't he? Did that count? Yes, it did. Okay, so I just have to find more Dargan pilots. And of course, anytime that I'm actually looking for them, they will not show. Aha, they're actually spawning in now. Hey, 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 hey. So that ring you see around there, that is the, oh, here. which is going to progressively shrink, I might add. Because that is what it does. Oh, it didn't count that last one. Interesting. Or did it? I believe I've killed 4 and it only counted 3, but I'm okay with this. I can live with it. I won't cry. Unfortunately, the actual range at which you can shoot them is something like 50 in-game meters, which on the planes is absolutely nothing. On most of the regular tiles, it's perfectly fine. So apparently I still can't target those. That's just fantastic. I'm gonna heckle these guys. Hello, I'm heckling you. Get in the robot, Shinji. Get in the robot, Shinji. Even though we won't discuss. Oh my gosh! Don't send out reinforcements. Get in your little piloted craft, you absolute dink. Get in there. I don't even know what I'll do to you. See, now I've blown up your robot, and I have to destroy you. You must be cleansed. I'm not gonna get into the debate as to whether the humongous humanoid piloted things in Neon Genesis Evangelion are in fact robots or not. That is both a spoiler did that not count as killing the pilot before he hit the ground? Interesting. Oh, I see what's happening. It's literally killing them too quickly, I think, is the problem. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Literally died too fast. Literally. What a terribly misused word. The mental back. Oh no! I had a good thing going and you just ruined it. You ruined it. I'm gonna take out my aggression on these 3 silly people. I call them people. They're dead now. Ex-wolf cubs. Oh, I was able to get the 2-for-1 special. Very nice. I'm just that good.
Does your back brain feel that reptile tickle of reward? Do you see that bobbing light?
I've never tried tickling a reptile, so I would not know if that is a thing you can do.
Promising you more.
I'm not gonna shoot that thing, I don't care.
Do follow dreams into that sweet black tomorrow.
Now I have to find one more Dargan that is piloted that I can murder. And murder very carefully as well. Ugh, did it again. If I shoot them from the back, it kills the pilot first, because the Peacemaker aims for center of mass every time. It's smart, it knows how to deal with a problem. Oh my gosh, get on your robots, please. Do not, just get on. Thank you. We good? We Gucci. Now I just have to kill lots of people before taking a status effect. Lots of people. And to expedite that, I'm probably just going to do the bounty. not targeting him, dude. Weird. It must have not liked that he was behind something. That's all I can figure. So basically, how the rest of this is gonna go is me jumping in. Oh my gosh, just use your Void Dash. Too far away. Fresh from the bay! He's a special character. Now, yeah, of course, because they can just snipe you from anywhere. So what we're gonna have to do, because we don't have to do it on the plains, we're gonna just fail, honestly. I'm not doing this on the plains. I'll find like a defense mission or something that I can just bully for like 5 minutes. Get 50 kills without getting scratched once. Alright, now I get to find out what this ribbon was. What is this ribbon? It's it's a Phantasma ribbon. It's a crit Phantasma ribbon, and I don't think the Phantasma can crit well. I have actually wanted a Phantasma ribbon, to be honest. I kind of like that gun quite a bit. I forgot it was a shotgun, otherwise I probably would have equipped that. Yeah, it is decidedly not a crit weapon, so that'll be re-rolled. But with that said, I have to take off 2 mods in order to even put this on. With that said, that is not especially shabby. What I probably want for that is your usual some kind of damage, multi-shot, some kind of damage, and some kind of damage with some negative that really doesn't matter. Like, I don't know, maybe fire rate even. I would take a lower fire rate. Let's see. I can't do any of those. Let's, mods. Let's do a quick reroll and see what we get. That's not a bad damage stat either. More crit chance. Why you do this? Why you do this? I'll try one more time. I have the Kuba. That's just a worse version of same. I shouldn't be surprised. Okay, we'll leave it at that for now. I'm not gonna... Ask me later. I'm not gonna deal with that at the moment. Now, I think it is... Jeez, what were the two I had on there, was it? I think it was corrosive and something else. Toxic barrage. And whatever the other one was. Maybe shell shock even.
Offworlder, I'm hiring combat talent. Let's talk rates.
I'll go with that for now. I'm not picky. And I think my other ribbon was indeed a rifle ribbon. I already have a Mutilus Quanta Ribbon. Somehow wasn't aware of this? Rifle Ribbon. Yeah, 7 consecutive headshots while in Archwing. On the planes without being disrupted by magnetic damage. So what we're going to do for that, because it is just a bucket of frustration, is probably go Vectus, since it has a very long scope zoom, from what I remember. In fact, I think I may have done this on a Vectus before. 7 consecutive headshots is going to be a total pain. Yeah, this is how I did it before. Okay. Trying to think if there's anything else I want to even... We'll go with that. We'll go with that. After this, I will do some Archwing missions with the new Arc Gun. You can see that, and I'll probably wrap up by doing some of the Thermia Fissures. Fortunately, this literally means just get consecutive headshots, which is good at least. Within range for enemies to appear. Come on. No, seriously, where are they? There they are. And a 1. And a 2. And a 3. Ah, dude. Ah, dude. And a 4. Now is where things get a smudging tricky. Because a lot of the other available real estate has, like, anti-air defenses, and I want to avoid that if possible. Oh, that's right. This place over here should not have any. Good. Spawn in. There they are. Now I just have to wait for one of them to stop, and I'll plink them into Noggin. Specifically, I want that Hellion. Ugh. I dislike Hellions. Boom. Done. Moving on. See? When I want to, I can make that go very smoothly indeed. Find out what that is. If it's for a weapon I already have, I'll probably be getting rid of it. Unless it's exceptional. I think I have a Galaxian Ribbon already. Wince. And that one isn't particularly good, is it? No. No, it is not. It is not. Ribbons. There they are. Sort by name. Okay. Aclodox. Mati. Vasto. Amprex. Angstrom. Ballistica Bore. Brack. Burston. Cust. I know I've got some duplicates here. Toxicist. Zoran. Fraggoth. Gamma. Gazal. Gaze. Glax. Yes. Okay. That's the one I think I'm going to keep, even though it's got crit chance. Still looking for dupes. tossing that one because I dislike the crunch. Oh, I have 2 kunais. I will have to... oh, that one has a lot more crit chance. Yeah, that'll be a lot of crit. Let's see. That is how many selected so far? 2. And I think I have a Sobek one as well. Oh, I have 2 parasists.
Board's filling up, off-worlder. Help Kanzu clear the slate, eh?
Okay, so I will be able to make a little room. A very tiny, tiny amount of room. It's too bad. I'm hoping they will. What is the Volnus anyway? Is that the mace? I think it's the mace. Oh, and I have another Torrid Mod. Okay. So I'm going to figure out. I'm going to leave Cetus. I'm going to... hop in. Oh my gosh. I wish you could stock up veiled ones, and the only thing that mattered was whether it was veiled or not. I'll go with... actually, that doesn't matter. I need select mode. What I'll do is I will go as the Elytron, because it's perfect for what I'm looking to do here. And we're going to go to Neptune. Where are you, Salacia? Salacia. There we go, and we will join a squad. $600 rounds. It shaketh the aim. Is that just targeting an ally? Is that? I hope.
The enemy destroy this data that
I'm
handed
going
out
the wrong way,
hands.
and I know it. I thought I saw like a...
Do not let
something
the
else.
enemy destroy this satellite before I have what we need.
It's real easy to hit this. It's got a charge mode. Oh, I see, I see. Okay. Oh!
On it. Continue to defend.
It's just a mode switch. Uses up 10 ammo to make it happen. I know I'm not hitting him. It's okay. But those enemies are far away.
I got what we need. Find the next satellite.
I'd rather like that. It's a nice change from using the Fluctus, I guess. Wow.
Fought with honor.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna make it a purple beam because I've played some Raiden in my time, and this is a very familiar weapon mechanically for me. Yeah, you see how it just, yeah. It's the purple beam from Raiden, and the explosions go through walls. Oof. I hesitate to say something audacious like I might be in love, but guys, I might be in love.
Still working on it.
Hey,
Continue to defend.
Don't take things. Oh, you can definitely hurt yourself with that. You can absolutely hurt yourself with that. Still take all kinds of collision damage. Archwing. I couldn't get to it in time. I apologize, dude. Oh, maybe we'll just do it on its own after a while. Cute. And that ammo drain is pretty slow as well. And Hildren apparently gives a boost to all Archwing's ammo caps, which is very nice. Gives you a reason to pull one out when she's around.
This is it. Defend the satellite while I extract what we need.
Let's see what kind of damage that actually does. A lot. it does a fair amount.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Thanks, dude. You're awesome. Who needs Archwing abilities when you've got a gun that's stronger than they are?
All satellites can be hacked. Move to extraction.
Radius on the Elytron nuke is quite large, though. It is very certainly no joke. Actually, how long can I fire that consecutively? Because it's a hell of a lot longer than a minute. That's like 2 seconds per 10 ammo. Yowzer. I can do this all day. 0 to 15 in one mission. Not too shabby. Alrighty. Let's see here. What Nightwaves I have left.
Now you might be wondering if I'm holding back on y'all. Dreamers.
Jorimazu. Halls of Ascension, Rare gems in the Valis, okay. Vaults, Sabotage missions.
It's time for Nora to say goodnight.
Let's see if I can do a sabotage mission without getting stat procced. Early sabos should probably be the one I'm going for. Are there any sabos here? Defense, mob death, crossfire sabo. I don't actually know if those count. I can find out. I can find out. Let us see.
I need you to sabotage this ship's warfare. The reactor is a complex.
Oh, I still have the Vectis equipped. Ugh. Mistakes were made.
There are rich enemy supply caches in this area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them
I think
if
I
you are willing to
equipped
shoulder
condition
the added
overload
risk.
on here, which is one of those hit or miss propositions. Ah, that was actually a pretty cute execution animation. Is that shooting a projectile? Is that just me? It's hard to tell from the angle. I might have to fiddle with that more. Ah, it's one of these sabotages. It probably will count. I say thee nay. Ah, I got friggin' statused. God damn it. You see, that's the thing. This should be real easy to do. It should not be as hard as I'm making it out to seem. It's not a challenge to get 53 kills without ever getting touched, basically. It is the opposite of hard. But for some reason, I am refusing to do it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe it was the finisher that did the, That'd be interesting, wouldn't it?
Coolant cell extracted. The reactor is going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete this sabotage. Use what you can to make sure it never works again.
Oh, it'll never work. Don't
A
worry.
coolant cell has been extracted.
I will unbreakally this thing beyond all recognition.
Fuel cell reinserted. When the reactor is restarted, this will trigger a meltdown. Destroy the fuel injector. A blast door has blocked your evacuation route. Find a way.
Oh, because there's fire on the ground, of course. That counts as a proc. Frassum. These aren't hard. I mean, that one's exceptionally annoying because it's kind of finicky. And what it's determining as a stat proc is basically absolutely anything. Or as a status effect, I should say. There's something glowy here. I hear it. I don't care about the other caches, though.
Found the first resource cache.
I absolutely do not.
Two more maintenance. Your sabotage is complete. Get to extraction.
One of the things that makes it especially annoying against Grineer is that Grineer have hit scan guns, so they are basically always hitting you. Because they are that way. And they have a tendency to do procs all the time to begin with. There we go. Now, since these enemies are dying, like just because I'm breathing on them, you can't tell the relevance of high fire rate. The relevance of high fire rate is A, when I'm targeting, they get targeted pretty... Okay, those do count. Cool. Crossfire sabotages count as sabotages. Who'da thunk? Crunch. Okay, what did we get? Bolt Ace. I mean, that's okay. I don't think I have a Bolt Ace one already, so I'm not a big Bolt Ace fan. They're okay. They were good back when melee slide attacks went through everything. Particularly the Bolt A. You're a ding-dong, dude. The Telos Bolt Ace. Because it's got the Storm Path thing. Yeah, I just have the one. That is the new one. I mean, it's not bad. It's not even a bad rhythm. It goes for straight damage, and if I decided to slap Condition Overload on there, it'd be even better. Problem is, of course, fitting it in there, because as it stands, you know, that's pretty full up. That's like what you want right there, more or less. I could maybe swap it out for the Prime Fever Strike, but that's a lot of damage that's giving me from an additional source. So, not likely. Okay, so we got that. So I guess I can do another one of those, yeah. Fine. Who haven't I played on this stream? That's a really good question. Oh, that's who I haven't played on this stream, is the Excal Prime. I don't have anything especially fancy for him. But I'll show him off. He's nothing special. I mean, he's just an Excalibur with marginally better stats. Who would have thought? I'll do another one of these, get that sabotage out of the way, and then I'll do a fissure or two.
I need you to sabotage this ship's reactor. The reactor is a complex system. Start by removing the coolant cells. My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
Oh, it locked on me. Splendid. That's a cute. It's flashy enough. It's not their flashiest combo that they've ever come out with. But it's suitably flashy. Is above me. I'm not going to actively seek these things out. If I hear one, I'll look for it, but otherwise I don't care.
I'm detecting 2 more faint hints.
Oh. Bonked in a noggin. It's just a cyan, but I'll grab it anyway. Can always sell it.
Cell has been extracted.
We'll go for the fiery sabotage where I don't actually have to defend. The other one takes too long, so we're not going to do it. Hello and good night. I like that. He just kind of stands back and then the dude's like, wait a minute. I needed that spleen. Why did you take this? And then dies. Clank. Its attack range is pretty sizable with primed
reactor is going into stasis.
Whatever the
Now
range
is your
mod for
chance to
melee is
complete
called.
the
My brain
sabotage.
is having a
Use
brain
every
fart,
time to make sure
and I
it
can't
never
remember what
works
it's
again.
called. I'd be ashamed of myself, but
Cooling cell
that takes
extracted.
energy. Energy.
Fuel cell reinserted. Reactor is restarted.
Also
This
gonna
will
have to do
trigger
some
a
index
meltdown.
missions at some point. That's not gonna be today.
Destroy the fuel injectors.
Other cool features of the new melee system is you
A blast
auto
door has
block
blocked your evacuation.
just by having the melee weapon
Find
out.
a way to open it.
No having to do other fancy stuff. Just auto block. Oh boy, what were you doing? What on earth? Didn't even realize that I had done a slide melee there, but clearly.
Your sabotage is complete. Get to extraction.
Okay, so that still very much drains energy, even if you have your gun out. Well, I guess it's okay. I fully expect this thing to be pretty broken in a bad way. Seems to be doing okay.
Dream,
There we go.
I have for you a tale of triumph over adversity.
Made that look hard.
Of one person acting true to their truest self.
Alright, and that means I should be at the next rank of Nightwave, which gives me a free blue potato. I
Don't
say
stop
free.
believing, dreamer.
Still need to do 2 sorties this week. Should be no problem. When do those? 4 more days? Yeah, I should be fine. I'll have to do that at some point. I'm not going to do it now. So let's see what people are doing. Oh, I need to do Halls of Ascension. So we will not do Thermia today. Now, if he's profile checking, but he probably isn't. But if he is, he will see that I am a Grandmaster Founder, and he will either be impressed or extremely unimpressed. I have gotten messaged in that way before, and sometimes it offends me, and sometimes it does not. Sometimes I just don't notice. Most of the time people don't. Gonna be doing mostly melee this run because I'm trying to rank that stuff up. These halls of ascension, I believe, are just the various moon mod puzzle rooms. I believe that is what that is, and we do need to do. I need to do that. Generally, you won't, but occasionally you can
Intel suggests there are rich
get
supply caches in the area. I'm unable to pinpoint their
more than one in a mission. Usually, it is
Search them
only
out if
one.
you are willing to shoulder the risk.
He is right there, isn't he?
Does your back brain feel that reptile tickle of reward? Do you see that bobbing light ahead, floating through the marsh of what is to come, promising you more and more and more? Do follow, dreamers, into that sweet black tomorrow.
Oh, wait.
Those artists are scanning threats.
Not sure why it keeps changing energy color. That has me a little confused. I just have to figure out how to activate it. Let's see, I just have to find the thing to shoot. I don't remember where the other one is. I'm embarrassing myself, and I apologize. I think it's that one over there. Oh, God damn. The last one is this one here. Problem is I don't remember where the one after that is. Spawns the thingamajiggus right now. I thought it stayed open after those, but clearly. Well, so I guess we just found a bug here, where you can actually count that more than once. Bang it all out in one run.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Extraction.
No. Let's do that again. The other one is that one there. This is pretty great. I was expecting this one to be pretty obnoxious, and it very much is not. Because I was expecting to have to do this like 12 times, or 4 times rather, just doing various halls of ascension, but this one apparently not. Apparently not. Apparently this is fine. This is perfectly fine in my opinion. Booyah, indeed.
They are acting like it.
I did not, as I say, know that that was redoable, but apparently, if it wants to do it. I like the pipe organ puzzle. I just, you know, didn't remember how to do it. So I got to look like a total goofball. Oh, and a Forma. Unf. I take. I don't even know what that dropped from. I don't care. I wanted Forma. I need Forma. I didn't expect to get Forma from anything, but apparently there are crates here that drop it. Which is radical. Radical twice. That went well.
Another job well executed.
All right, and with that, I think, folks, I am gonna have to call it. And it's a pre-built Forma. It's not even a Forma blueprint. That's just a Forma right there. Bam. Eat a Forma. Awesome. Cool. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in. If you did tune in, it's been a pleasure. Have a good one. If there were technical issues and my stream didn't get to the appropriate Facebook page, I'll have to do a follow-up stream. And I apologize. All right. Have a good one and bye.